All right. All right, so the formula that we're going to spend today on is dealing with, let me get a wider pen here. It's a little unique. Little a times little p divided by 2. And what this is this is for what we call regular polygons. Now, what regular polygons are when all sides and angles are congruent or the same. So if you think about something, like a square would be an example of a regular polygon. The Pentagon that's over in Washington, that would be considered a regular polygon. All sides are the same, all angles are the same. Okay? And so what these parts are in words, the area of it is equal to the apothem, which is kind of a weird word, times by the perimeter, which you guys should know what perimeter is, right? What's the perimeter? Yeah, the distance around something, right? Adding up all the sides and then dividing it by 2. And so with our shapes, I'm going to put one on here that's, let's go with that pentagon. If all the sides and all the stuff is the same, the apothem is the one that goes from here. It starts in the center of it. Get out of the way. And goes down here and makes a 90-degree corner. That's the apothem. And the shape that I gave you, all the different ones, I gave you the apothem, so you don't even have to worry about finding it. It gives it to you. Some geometry stuff and some upper ones, we might not give it to you and you have to find it using some trig stuff, which we haven't got to, and we won't get to till like May. So we're not going to touch that part. I'm going to give you the apothem. And so let's say, for instance, this was 5. And then each side was 7. Like that. So that's what it'll do for your worksheet today, is it'll give you the A and give you one of the sides. Now, like Will said, in order to find the perimeter, you add all the sides together. A shortcut version would be, if you know they're all the same, how many sides are there? 5. So a shortcut to finding the perimeter would be take one of the sides and multiply it by how many you have. So the apothem was 5. You have 5 sides at 7 whatevers each. So what Will said was to add them all together, and he's not wrong. Like we could have went 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, or just 7 times 5. Either way, it gives you the same answer. Divided by 2. So help me out. What's 5 times 5 times 7? 175. What's 175 divided by 2? 87.5. So my answer would be 87.5 somethings. And I didn't give you any of them that have measurements. So all of them are blank like that, so we wouldn't have to put like inches squared or centimeters squared or whatever. There's no units there, okay? I'll give you another one. Okay, what shape is that? Triangle, which I know it has its own formula, but here's what it's going to do for you again today. It's going to do this. it's going to go out here, and it's going to make this little box. Anytime you see that, that's the A. Jana, give me a number. 4? Jean, give me a number that's bigger than 4. 9? Okay. So this is my problem. It's going to look like this. First of all, how big is the apothem? 4. Times. How many sides does this triangle have? 3. And how big is each side? 9 divided by 2. So what's 4 times 3 times 9? $108. And what's 108 divided by 2? 54. Okay, what do you think? Is it manageable? Now again, this part here, I'm going to highlight it just so that we know what it is. This number 3 was how many sides the shape has. So if it's got 10 sides, that number would be 10. If it's got 7 sides, that number would be 7. This number that I'm highlighting in red, that's how long each side is. And the number I'm highlighting in blue, that's the apothem, which comes from the center out to one of the ends. And it makes a 90-degree corner. And it'll show that on the picture. Okay? How you guys feel? Is that all right? Okay.